What's up guys, Coltrane here. Today I'm going to be talking about the reason I like fishing so much, marine biology. Now in this episode I'm going to be specifically talking about sharks and why they're so cool basically, and like how they have like superpowers to be able to sense things miles away from them. But this is going to be part of a new series I'm doing called just like marine biology studies. Really, I haven't thought of a name exactly, but basically what I'm going to be doing is talking about cool things that fish can do and why they're so much different from people besides the obvious. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about the science of sharks, and this is kind of summer themed, I guess, because people spend a lot of time at the beach. There's Shark Week, Shark Fest. So yeah, let's get into it. Now the first crazy thing about sharks is their bite force. On average, humans bite with a PSI of 162 pounds per square inch. Now that is still very colossal, but the average great white shark has a bite force of a PSI of about 1,300 to 1.8 tons. It only takes 14 pounds per square inch of force to break the human skull. That's over 10 times the bite force of a human. That is crazy. And that might sound crazy alone, but sharks don't have any actual bones in their body. They're all cartilage. The only thing they have in their the only bones they have in their body is their jaw. Everything in their body is centered around eating, so they have pure force just to eat and kill their prey. Now, speaking of their jawbone being the only actual bone in their body, that brings me to number 2, their crazy speed. So think about this. People, the fastest person on land would be about 20 some miles per hour. The fastest land animal is a cheetah, clocking in at about 70 miles per hour. And now while you're on land, you have something to grip, something for traction. While you're in the water, there's nothing for you to grab on. But these sharks, specifically the blue mako, can swim upwards of 80 miles per hour. That is crazy fast. Their entire body has no bones, just solid muscle and cartilage to help them blast through the water, making them super aerodynamic to be able to hunt down prey, just like I said before. The third cool thing about sharks is their defense while they're on the offense. I know, it sounds confusing. So basically what this is when sharks go in to bite, every shark has some sort of protection for this. They want to protect your eyes, just like you wouldn't want someone poking you in the eye. When sharks go to take a bite of a prey, they always either roll their eyes backwards or they have a little piece of cartilage underneath their eyes, kind of like an eyelid that folds over. So they pretty much attack blind once they go in for that first bite. So an example, I have a diagram of this right here, and basically it shows that once the sharks go in to bite, they have a little slip of like skin, cartilage, whatever you'd like to call it, that protects their eyes from getting poked or clawed or bitten from any fish or seals that they might go to eat, or other sharks. The fourth cool thing about sharks is their attack, adaptations / evolutions, specifically the thrasher shark. Now, the body of a thrasher shark typically isn't that big. Thrasher sharks live in deep water. They're very rare, and there usually isn't that much competition with larger sharks between them. But the reason that these guys are so special is their tail. Just look at this picture of a thrasher shark right here. Their tail is the same size, if not bigger, than their body. And now what they do with their tail is they will use it as a whip and whip small fish in the water to stun them, and then they'll go around and eat them. And the thrasher sharks and sometimes spinner sharks both use this adaptation as a way to get their prey more easily, because sometimes either prey will be too fast for them, like if they have to sneak up on them and just whip them, Or sometimes they'll have to take bites out of their prey and the prey will swim away if they can't eat it all at once. So the fifth fact about sharks is their hearing. And what the cool thing about sharks is they don't have exterior ears like humans do. What they do is they have bones that act as their ears. Their bones vibrate with the sound wave in their skull, and it helps them hear like heightened senses. Like where humans have little hairs in their ears that move with sound waves, sharks have bones, and theirs are super sensitive, so they can hear like splashing on the water surface, and it helps them identify prey around them. So the sixth and final fact about sharks is, ironically, their sixth sense. So, you know, the five senses everyone knows: sight, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touch. Sharks have a sixth sense that is the electromagnetic field. They have these things on their nose called the ampullae of Lorenzini, and what these do is they kind of look like little hairs on their nose. They're actually jelly-filled pores, and they sense the electromagnetic field in the water. This helps sharks identify struggling fish without hearing it, seeing it, smelling it, touching it, tasting it. They just know. It's kind of like a psychic sense, you could say. So that is by far the coolest thing about sharks, if you ask me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and now to the outro. So that's it for this marine biology video. I really hope you guys enjoy this. I'd like to acknowledge that I'm using a very fancy schmancy camera today that my mom let me borrow. And I hope the picture quality is much better. I know there isn't the best lighting in my room where I film this, but I hope you could enjoy the video a little bit more. Please let me know if you like this new series I'm doing of marine biology. It's really what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be a marine biologist or fisherman. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Before I can let you guys leave, I just have to do a quick shout out to Viking Eyewear. They support me and the channel, and if you want to pick yourself up some of your own, I'll link them in the description. Go check them out, and I'll see you guys next time.